being the nice guy or nice girl is probably the biggest reason that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling overlooked and just pissed off at yourself. The world doesn't reward nice people. It rewards clear people. It rewards strong people. And it rewards people who know and accept their worth. So people who are constantly avoiding conflict actually experience lower self-esteem. They experience higher stress, and actually they end up having higher regrets and a lot more regrets later on in life. If you've ever sat there, you've laid in bed, you're awake and you're thinking, why do I finish last? Why, no matter what I do I always finish last? This episode is your wake-up call. Yeah, this episode is going to guide you why. The hidden cost of being too nice and why it's destroying your confidence. So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how being too nice is actually quietly crushing your confidence, and how you can start taking back your power, how you can start actually taking the steps that you want and becoming the confident, powerful, empowered person that you want to. You're listening to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life with me, Sand, and this is a place where people stop living on autopilot and start living wide awake, taking intentional action, moving in their life in the direction they want. And if you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of self-sabotaging your potential, tired of waiting for permission to be great, then listen and take action on this podcast here today. So let's start off with why you're feeling stuck. Because you think being nice is what makes you a great person, constantly pleasing everyone else around you, making them happy. Yeah, you think that is keeping the peace. Yeah, by swallowing your words, by saying yes when you actually want to say no. You think it's the right thing to do. By constantly saying yes and committing to people and doing the things that they want to do rather than the things that light you up. You think you're actually keeping the peace and you're coming across as a nice guy. But what it's actually doing, the actual impact it's having on your life is slowly killing your confidence. Because most of us are raised on two lies. One, if you work hard and be nice, life will reward you. Or the second one is, if you speak up for yourself, you're selfish, you're rude, you're toxic, and no one will like you. But the problem is, actually, nice people finish last. And the reason this is because they end up finishing everyone else's race except their own. They're too busy making sure everyone else crosses the finish line. They're too busy making sure that everyone else's cup is full. And it hurts you in every area of your life. You're too busy focusing on making sure everyone else finishes their work. So at work, you don't get the promotion. In relationships, you're too busy caring so much about what the other person wants, if the other person's okay, if they've got everything they need, that you neglect yourself. You don't stand up for yourself, and as a result, you get walked all over. With friends, you end up showing up, and you're just doing things because that's what they want to do. They want to go to the bar. They want to go on this holiday. They want to go to this place, to that place, and you just go along with it. So you end up feeling resentful and fake. And what happens eventually is you lose respect for yourself, inside yourself. You look in the mirror and you've lost respect for that person staring back at you. So if you've ever said yes to something you've hated, then beat yourself up all night for it because you followed through with it. That's not kindness. That's not actually looking out for yourself. That's self-abandonment. Every time you betray yourself or your values, your characteristics, your goal in life, every time you betray yourself to please others, you actually punch a hole in your own confidence. How are you expecting to be confident if you're allowing everyone else to reach their goals, but you're not allowing yourself to reach yours? So you need to actually shift your mindset, because at the moment your mindset is set to just please everyone else except yourself. You think filling everyone else's cup is more important than your own. You allow yourself to get depleted. You allow yourself to lose confidence in yourself, to break promises to yourself, but you won't break a promise to someone else. The most important promise you make is the one you make to yourself. So you need to shift your mindset, because being a good person does not mean being a doormat. Being a strong person means leading with truth, leading with respect and boundaries. Think about it. If you want to be a good person, you may have to do those hard things. You may have to tell your friend when they're not acting right. You may have to tell someone. You may have to discipline your child. Yeah, it may hurt you, but it's actually doing a nice thing. You may have to say things which other people may not like, but if that's what it takes to be a good person, or you can tell them lies and actually let them believe that what they're doing now is the right thing. You have to realize that being a good person does not mean going along with everyone else. It means staying true to yourself. So when you stop being nice and you start being real, you don't become selfish. In fact, the opposite, you become trustworthy. People will come to you knowing, actually, I can trust this person to give me the truth, even if I won't like it. I can trust this person to show me where I stand. People trust people when they know where they stand with them. People follow people who speak the truth with strength and respect. You don't need to be mean. You don't need to be loud. You can just learn to be clear, and that will make all the difference. Nice guys seek approval. Strong guys seek alignment. One of those things will leave you empty. One of those will fill your life with power, purpose, and pride. Which one do you want to be on the other side of? Do you want that life where you're proud to wake up every day, where you live your life with purpose, and you feel powerful every single day because you're in alignment? Take a minute to think about that. Think about, where are you allowing yourself to be trodden over, to be taken advantage of? Where are you allowing people to let you break promises to yourself just to make them happy? It's time you stop that. So here are 3 high impact, low effort actions which can help you switch your frame of mind, switch your mindset, and actually start taking action today, building your confidence. Number 1, practice saying no without explaining yourself. No is a complete sentence. So today, when someone asks you something, someone asks you to do something that doesn't align with your priorities, with the direction you want to go in, say no once, just clearly, just calmly. You don't have to explain. You don't have to apologize. If someone asks you, say, do you want to go to X tonight? You can simply say, no, I can't tonight. Not, sorry, I wish I could, but no. You don't have to give them a reason. You don't have to explain anything. You can just say, no, I can't tonight, and just leave it at that. And then spend that time doing something that means something to you. Something where you're saying no to them, but you're saying yes to you. Learn a new skill. Take some time to pamper yourself. Just relax if you need it. The next step is set one non-negotiable boundary. So to do this, pick one area of your life that's draining you, whether that's your work, your family, your friends, and set one clear boundary. It could be the simple thing as, I don't answer work emails after 7 p.m. Or I will make sure I take a full hour for my lunch. Or when I get home, I just need 30 minutes to decompress before I get going again. Communicate it to whoever it will impact and hold firm on it. People will start to respect you when you put boundaries in place and you actually stick to those boundaries. It may feel uncomfortable at first. It may feel strange, but it will benefit you in the long term. And then the third thing is do a check-in daily. Every night, ask yourself one simple question. Did I do best by myself today? If the answer is yes, then celebrate. If it's no, don't beat yourself up. Just think about it and say, actually, tomorrow I'm going to do better. It's about progress. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about you doing better every single day. And confidence doesn't come from being perfect. Confidence comes from being proud of how you show up every damn day. Yeah. So number one, practice saying no without explaining yourself. Number two is set a non-negotiable boundary. And three, a daily check-in. When you start saying no to people and start saying no to yourself, people will respect that. People will understand that. In fact, you may find that those you say no to may start saying no to you as well, or to those around them. Because when they feel that they've got that permission, when they see someone already saying no, they're going to feel like, yes, it gives them permission to do it too. When you set up a boundary, people will respect you. If you say you're not going to work after 7 p.m, people will find a way around it. People will say, okay, fine, in the morning. Can you get to this when you get in? And when you check in with yourself, the first step to change is self-awareness. So when you're checking in with yourself, you're becoming self-aware. So think about it. Where in your life have you been too nice and it's costing you? Is it in relationships? Is it by just being a yes man and just saying yes to everyone? Or is it because you've actually lacked the self-awareness to see if you're doing things that are benefiting you, that are making you live the life that you want? So today, a simple challenge. Do step one. Say one clear no today without explaining, without apologizing. Yeah, and feel the power that comes from standing there. Yeah, from actually setting that boundary and saying, no, I'm going to use that time for me. And if this hits home, share this episode on your story. Tag me at just.live.coaching. Let me know what you're saying no to today so you can say yes to. Let the world know that actually the nice guys don't finish last. Actually, real men lead with the truth. So think about that. You don't have to be nice to everyone. The main person you need to be nice to is yourself. Make sure you're doing things that are important to you, that align with what you want. Thank you for listening. As always, my mission is to make a positive impact on this world, and I would love it if you could help me do that by leaving me a rating or a review, or even sharing this with someone who you think would benefit from hearing it. I'd really appreciate it. Remember, when you start to shift your mindset, you start to master it. And when you start to master it, you'll master your life. Thank you.